Hey, how's it going, Facebook friends and family? So today we're going to be talking about business, how to make more money. Okay, the reason I'm doing this, I was with my old good friend yesterday. We went over it. She is in a management position, and she's going to do a presentation about her leadership position in her business. And so I wanted to give you what I gave her because I she thought it'd be a good idea to give it to everyone because it is a need to understand. So if you have a business, if you're in business, if you are a leader, or even if you are a worker, and you're literally trying to figure out how to make more money. If you're a worker, you don't want to get into a business. How do we make more money? Okay, so let's talk about this. So I got the business owner, the leader, the worker, and the business. All right. So let's go to the board. And then once we go to the board, I'll come back and we'll explain it a little bit more in detail. All right. So the why. The business by itself is designed to make money. We all know that. There's a business owner, or sometimes it's the CEO. Then you have a leader, and then you have the worker. This is what we consider the team. And then we have money for the worker. Of course, money, the leader and the owner. The owner makes money, the leader, worker, and then money equals a certain lifestyle. So let's talk about this component right here first. Okay, let's go back. Okay, when you work for someone, in this case, this scenario, the backdrop is she works for someone. And when you work for someone and you're a worker, there is a there is two ways that we can make more money. If you're a leader, you have a position in pleasing the owner or the CEO, and you have a position in pleasing the worker. Now, what is the leader's role? All leaders' role is to go and follow the business outline in how to make money. The owner, or in the context, sometimes the founder or the owner of the business hires a supervisor or the leader themselves. And if you're the leader, then you have a team. Your objective is to take the workers and work them to the point of following the direction of the business of making money. Okay, here's the problem with leaders, and this is why being a leader is such a hard problem. They have to please the owner, and then they have to please the worker. The owner only cares about the business in 99% of the time, and the leader who has to go after the worker only cares about their own self and their lifestyle of their own self. And this is a hardship, and this is why leadership is such a hardship. How do you take someone who only cares about their own personal self? You can't fault them for that. And how to please the owner or the top leader in the business in making more money. This is a deep personal skill that you have to learn how to be a people person, how to be a leader. Okay, so that's the hardship. This is why no one wants to be a leader. Okay, so, but that's the why. Let's talk about the how and the what. Let's go back to the board, okay? So, if the business is designed to make money, this is the why we have a business, to make money. How do we make money? Is the consumer. Either they're happy or they're sad about number B, the what? Service. Now, in this case, we talk about service, but we can also talk about the product. So, product and service, either your product is good, better, or is it the best? Okay, so let's talk about this with that component. So you got the why, you got the how, and you got the what. Okay, so let's talk about it. All right, what's going on, guys? All right, you have an owner. The owner has a business. The business is there to make money. How? You have a consumer. Your product or service is given to the consumer is giving back to you currency, money. The what? You have a product or a service. The question is your product or service good, better, or best? Now, in this case, if you are in a, let's say, hair salon, and your leader is the leader of all of the stylists, is collectively the team good, better, or the best? Now, in this case, let's talk about the hairstylist. In this case, I had to show her the industry. The industry of hairstylists is a $46 billion industry. And the question is, underneath her store, how much money out of the $46 billion is she making? And that number, that financial number, and we'll talk about that in 1 second. That financial number tells you that the consumer is happy or sad, or your product or service is good, better, or best. If you don't have no money in comparison to the industry, and this is really what you got to understand, worker, leader, business, it doesn't matter. If you're the owner, leader, worker, it doesn't matter. Find out how much the industry that you're in makes. Then compare it to how much money you're making as a worker, how much you're making as a business owner. And then that number in comparison tells you if your consumer is happy or your service is good, better, or the best. Now, so far so good, right? We're there. So if I'm a worker, I know I need to have my consumer happy. If I'm also a provider of service, if I provide services, then I know I need to have what I do of providing my product or service good, better, and it needs to be the best in the industry. But to a worker, let's talk to a worker. How do you make more money? There's two ways of making more money in the business that you're in. So let me go back to the board and we'll explain it. All right, so let's recap real fast. Why the business is making money, all businesses. You have a leader, you have a worker. Your worker, your objective, yes, is to get a paycheck. You have a lifestyle. Okay, you know, the business knows that it needs to have happy customers. Happy customers gets a service. Is it the service good, better, or best? And then if it's good, you give your service to the customer. If they're happy, they give you money. If it's not happy, they don't give you money because you're not good, better, and you don't have the best service. Okay, now take that. Now let's look at financials. This is number 3. In all financials, and if you're a worker, here we go, and you don't understand your business financials, you got some issues. Go find out how much money they make, what are their bills, how much taxes, and their net. How much they make, what are their bills, taxes, expenses, and what's left over. If you're a worker, you know you need happy customers. You also know you need to have the best service or product ever out there. If you do, this income will rise up, the net money will raise, and they could take money out of this net and give you a raise. That's one way of making more money. So if you're a worker and you make customers happy and you're the best in your business, your team, and best in the industry, you can get a raise. If you understand that you can make the business more money, they can give you a raise. Here's another thing. Number 2, how do I make more money? More hours. Simple. If you have happy customers, you're the best in what you do, then the customers is coming. So therefore, you're going to get more hours. More hours, more money. Get a raise, more money. There's 2 ways. Let's go back. So there's 2 ways of making money. Now, here is, so that's the outliner of the why, the how, the what in making more money. If you're the owner of the business, if you started your own business, you know you need to be a good leader. Your leadership is, of course, in two parts. How to raise the money for the business, having the best product out there, and also your workers, motivating them to understand the business. If you show them the finances and show them, this is how much money I have. If you can raise this money, give me more money, I will give you a raise. How do we get a raise? You tell them, happy customers. But you can't have happy customers if you don't provide the best product in the industry. If you can do that, then the business will make more money. All right? So that's what I was referring to. So anyone who is a business owner, your job is to teach your leaders to, understandably so, pay attention to the workers and then guide the workers to become better in what they do. Don't grind them to slave them. Grind them to make them better. Workers, understandably so. I know life is hard for you, but your job is to improve yourself. How do you improve yourself? Make your customers happy. Make your service or product that you give to your customers the best that you can do. If the company makes more money, then you as a worker can get more money by work more hours and get a raise. Okay? That's just the way the business works. So, owners, teach your people how to love the business, to maximize the customer's service. Workers, maximize yourself, be the best that you can be, make happy customers, grow the business. Everyone should be about the business because the business is paying everyone. And if you are about the business, then the net line, everyone can get a raise from that or a bonus from that or stock options from that. And if you get more money, especially for all of you who are employee-owned businesses, if the business makes more money, then you make more money in the dividends. Okay, so how do we make more money? Customers, great service, best service. What is your comparison? Not your competitors, but the industry. How do we make more money? Raise the net line to get a raise and then work more hours, educate yourself, and the cycle goes on and on and on. All right, so the what, how, and what, the why, how, and what in business. How do we make money? Very simple. And then it gets complicated into this beyond what I just said. This is just the overall business owner. How do we structure your business to maximize tax issues and liability issues? How do we train leaders to be great leaders? How do we train workers to not just learn about the business, but also at home, how to do a budget, how to maximize their lifestyle? There's that skill. And then the business, the financial side of it. Compared to the industry, what are you doing right? What are you doing wrong? How do we adjust it so we can have the best product or service with the happiest customers? If you need help, let me know and I can assist you in all of those that I just listed. If not, I wish you well in all your businesses. And as workers, I wish you all in your lifestyle. But I am here to assist. So if you need anything, just let me know. If not, have a great Saturday. The sun is out. Spring is coming. But do not be caught off guard. There will be another winter. Be prepared for the winter while spring is coming. So when winter comes, you won't be crying like a lot of people who live check by check. All right, guys, that's all I got. Have a great day. Until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.